Hey everybody, it's Dr. Tursha here, and I wanted to go ahead and do a quick little video about how to read a food label like a professional, how to look at it, know what you're looking at, discern everything that needs to be discerned so that you can know whether or not you're getting a good product and getting actually what you want out of the food that you purchase. We know that um, just in life, we figured out that everything that we want, everything that we see is not always what we believe it is, right? And so we have to learn how to decode the messages that are around us. And that is no different in food and in marketing, especially in marketing, because when people uh, when people try to sell things, whomever it is, when people try to sell things, they will try to make money. Whether they are trying to do this for your health benefit or for their pockets benefit, they will try to sell you things. And so you want to be able to read a food label and know exactly what they're saying and know exactly what you're getting out of the product so that it doesn't come back on you in a few months, a few days, a few weeks, a couple years down the line, and they're like, oh, well, this is what they really meant, and you feel duped. So today I am going to walk you through the process. Again, this is part one. There's a whole lot to reading food labels. So this is part one, and I'm going to start off with this label. I showed you guys this label before when we were talking about um, riced vegetables. And so I figured I'd go ahead and use it before I throw it out. So there are actually three parts to food labels. There is the front part. This is the advertisement part. This is the part that you see at first. This is the most important part to the person that's selling, right? Because this is what you're actually seeing. This is why you actually picked up the product and why you're going to purchase it. They're telling you everything that they think you want or need to know in order to have you make the decision to actually buy their product over any other product. So that's what this part is. This is, just think about this as the advertisement. Think about this as the thing that's going to catch your eye and coerce you to buy the product. All right. So that's what this part is. The next part is the nutrition facts. If you guys have any questions, hi, Dr. Afshar and Miss Dennis. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to go ahead and post them while I'm talking, and I'll try to answer them as I can. So the second part is the nutrition facts. This is the part that everybody knows about. The nutrition facts, they tell you your serving sizes, how many servings in a container, how many calories, how much fat, how much cholesterol, how much sodium, how many carbohydrates, and how much protein. Most people will tell you that this is the most important part of the food label, right? The nutrition facts. I personally disagree with that, but I'll talk about that in a little while. So if you happen to watch the video that I did about riced vegetables where I held this up, and if you have not, go ahead and search for that. It's down a little bit lower. But if you watch that video, then you know that I talked about the ingredients. I'm going to try to put that to the camera. There you go, ingredients. This actually has very few ingredients in it, which is one reason why I liked it and I bought it. But the ingredients list, to me, with respect to health, is the most important, even more important than the nutrition facts. Telling you what exactly is in the product is, to me, the most important. Now, the reason why I say that this is the most important is because this is the area that's least looked at by the consumer, but it is probably the part that, if you know what you're looking for, it's the most important, because they cannot tell you any lies in this part, or there cannot be any deception or deceit in this part. When you're looking at this part, they can sort of fudge around the rules and give you some information to make you buy it, and it's not necessarily 100% true. It doesn't mean that they're telling you lies per se because of the definitions that are used in food labeling, but it can be very deceiving because, again, it's trying to sell you a product, and they're going to use whatever tactics, whatever buzzwords, whatever words are hot in the hood right now, whatever words you are, the community at large is looking for, they're going to put that on there. For example, this says gluten-free. Now, I have a problem with that because, of course, it has no gluten. It shouldn't have gluten. Gluten is gluten is a wheat product. Why would I expect there to be wheat in my cauliflower and broccoli? I wouldn't, because I'm trying to buy cauliflower and broccoli. I'm not trying to buy wheat. But the consumer that doesn't think about those things, they'll look at that and they'll say, oh, it's gluten-free. Oh my gosh, I need to get that, right? And so, but it's true. There is no gluten because when you go over to the ingredients list, it's cauliflower and broccoli, and there's no wheat there, right? So there's that. On the front as well, this one says no sauce or seasonings, well, which is great. That's actually one of the reasons why I bought it, because I didn't want anything else. I wanted cauliflower and broccoli. I didn't want anything extra. I didn't want it to taste like teriyaki. I didn't want it to taste like onions. Like, I didn't want anything else. I just wanted those two ingredients. And they assured me on the front that there was nothing else, at least no sauce and no seasonings. And so that's what I have, cauliflower and broccoli. Now on here in the nutrition facts, it says total fat 0 grams, right? Well, if you think about it, how much fat do you really have in a head of broccoli? How much fat is there in cauliflower? Not much. But, I mean, it's not lying. It's telling you that there is no fat in your cauliflower and broccoli. It's true. No fat. It's telling you that there is no cholesterol. Now, let's talk about cholesterol for a second. Cholesterol, and I'll probably do a whole nother video. If you guys want me to go into depth about cholesterol, go ahead and post it in there, and I'll do that in the comments below. But cholesterol is a product that is found strictly, only, solely from animal products or animal byproducts. Plants do not make cholesterol. Animals make cholesterol. Humans produce cholesterol because humans are animals. Your beef, your chicken, your turkey, your fish, all of those products, your butter, your milk, your eggs, all of those products have cholesterol in them because those are products that come from animals. This has no cholesterol because it's strictly a plant product. So again, it's not lying by any means. It's completely true, but it's telling you here that there's no cholesterol. If you didn't know any better, you'd say, again, oh, that's great, no cholesterol. I didn't want to eat any cholesterol today. I'm watching my cholesterol intake. So there's that. This has no cholesterol. It talks about your sodium, your carbohydrates, your dietary fiber. And so it gives you all of that information. But again, the ingredients tab, I'm sweating, it's hot. Woo. The ingredients label is the most important because it will tell you exactly what's in here. So if this actually did have sauces or seasonings or other vegetables, then it would have to list it there. And again, I bought this product because I only wanted those two things. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of empty containers that I recently used. Dr. Insman said, I thought you liked hot. I do like being in hot environments. I'm from a hot environment, but, you know, when I'm doing a video, then, you know, I'm glistening. Hi, Dr. Volsi. All right. So these are some crackers that I had just finished off, and when I say I finished them off, I finished them off. Like, I ate these bad boys. It didn't take me too long. But anyway, so again, this is the label that tells you what all is. Let me take that back. This is the part of the label that is going to try to catch your eye. So it's going to be pretty. It's going to have colors that are going to that are going to attract a certain type of person. So this one has all kinds of earthy colors to it, right? It's green and it's brown, and it just looks nice and earthy and healthy. It has a nice little windmill with some I don't know if those are wheat fields or rice fields, I don't know, but it just looks like it's all healthy for you. And so so that's what they tell you. And then they say gluten free. Now I actually purchased these because I wanted them to be gluten free. So that was one of the reasons why this particular product attracted me, because it was gluten free. Let's see. Dr. Afshar says, I have a question in regards to the ingredients list. There are many ingredients that are labeled multiple different ways, such as aspartame and alternative names. What is the best way to avoid potentially harmful ingredients when you're living a fast-paced life? Ooh, wee. Is there a good website or resource for a list of potentially harmful ingredients? You know what? There probably is. I actually need to look that up because I haven't been to any of those websites in a while. So you guys stay tuned, and I will answer that question really soon after I do some research, because yes, again, the ingredients list, there's a lot that needs to be known about how to read the ingredients list. So, nutrition facts. This one says a total of 2.5 grams of fat. Not bad. No cholesterol. 0% cholesterol. Of course. And it has your total carbohydrates, your total fibers, your total proteins. There's that. And then, again, the most important part to me is the ingredients list. So this one is rice, sesame seeds, safflower oil, wheat-free tamari sauce, salt, garlic powder, and soybean. So it contains soy. If you can see here, it's dark. It says it contains soy. Now, the reason why that's dark is because they wanted to start adding like the allergens to labels so that people can know what foods could potentially be create an allergic response in people. And so this one in particular has soy in it. So if I'm reading the ingredients list again, then I want to make sure that I understand that dark part of the label tells me specifically that it contains soy. Even though it says it in there, it's sort of like, if you have a soy allergy, make sure that you know that. This front of the label does not say that. It doesn't say that it contains soy. What it says is that it's gluten-free. So if you were looking for foods that are gluten-free, then you know that this is it. But if you had responses to soy, or you were trying to avoid soy for whatever reason, you wouldn't know that by looking at the front of the label. So there's that. What else did I want to tell you? Oh, so in this particular label, it tells you that there are 0 sugars, 130 calories, and less than 5% saturated fat. I'm sorry, yeah, less than 5% per gram. Less than 0.5 grams of saturated fat. That's what it says. Less than 0.5 grams of saturated fat, which is 2% of your daily value, and 140 milligrams of sodium. So if anybody is looking for a low sodium product, then this would be, I'm sorry, if someone is trying to be mindful of how much sodium they take in, then they put that on the front of the label. Again, trying to make sure that those people who are really, really concerned about their sodium intake know exactly what they're getting in this product. One last one, just as another example, turkey burgers. So it's really, really pretty, right? My burgers never, ever, ever look like that, ever. It's very pretty. So if you want your burgers to look like that, then you might buy this product, because why wouldn't you want your burger to look like that? So there's that. Again, the front of the product is all about advertising. Colors that'll make it pop, that'll make you want to buy the product, tell you how much percent fat, or at least let you know how much fat it is if you're fat conscious, which most people are these days, because a lot of people think that, you want a low fat food. That'll be a whole nother video. But telling you all the buzzwords that you want to hear. Tells you how much fat, all natural. Well, I would hope that my turkey burger is not unnatural. Like, what unnatural stuff could be in a turkey burger? But, you know, they do put all kinds of crap in it. So there's that. And then it gives you some instructions. It says that you want to keep it frozen and always cook it through to a certain temperature. So that's all of that. Now, the other two parts of the label, where is it? Nutrition facts are here. This product has cholesterol. It has 115 milligrams of cholesterol. And if you were watching, if you paid attention, then you know that it should have cholesterol because turkey burgers come from turkey, which is an animal. Only animal products or animals make cholesterol. So you would expect your turkey to have cholesterol. You would expect yourself to have cholesterol. You would expect your eggs, again, your milk, all of those products that are either made of animals or come from animals should have or will have cholesterol in them. The ingredients in this one, I actually didn't read this before I bought it. So let's see what's in it. Turkey, it's 2% or less of seasonings, and salt, sea salt, salt and sea salt. I didn't read that. Salt, sea salt, and rosemary extract. So those are the ingredients here. If it were some unnatural products, they would have to list it here, and then they would not have made the big claim on the front where it said all natural. So again, there's that. Is there anything else? Again, on the front, it talks about how many calories there are. It talks about how much sodium and how much protein. So for those people who are very conscious of calories, sodium, and protein, they're going to get you by putting that on the front of the label, the advertisement part of the label. If you're conscious of fat, they're going to get you because they're putting that on the front of the label. Let's see. Anything else? I think that's it. You guys have any questions? Please let me know. Let's see. Turkey burger. Oh, and of course, they put the coupon on there so they're more likely to buy the product, right? But then I just realized I forgot to give the people coupons. So I didn't even get my $1 off. Ugh. Save it for next time. So, advertising gimmicks. Yes, all natural. One of those buzzwords, natural. We'll talk about all natural later. It has no relevance for anything. It's just a sales buzzword. But if that's all the questions that I have, again, I will answer Dr. Afshar's question really soon. I hope that helped. If you need any more help in learning how to read a label, please let me know. I will do at least one follow-up video on how to read labels because there is more to it. But that was a quick and dirty overview on the 3 different parts to the food label. Again, the 3 parts. The front of the package, that's the advertising part. That's the part where they're going to try to sell you on buying their product versus every other product. You have the nutrition label. That's the one that everybody talks about these days. It gives you the percentage of daily, your daily percentage value of calories, fat, cholesterol, sodium, carbohydrates, and protein. But this part can be a little bit meaningless if you don't really know what all this means. And the ingredients list, which is actually the most important part. So stay tuned. I will be back in the next few days with another video, probably on food labels or anything else that you guys might have questions about. Let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.